She's livid. Melania Trump could divorce Donald Trump for using son Barron in political post, source claims. Donald Trump may have pushed the envelope a little too far this time.
As you come on to the page, kindly hit that like bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Also turn on your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload the next video. Thank you.
According to an insider, wife Melania Trump is seething with fury after the former POTUS reportedly name-dropped their 17-year-old son, Barron, in a political social media post earlier this summer. In an attempt to mock the current commander-in-chief, Donald allegedly shared a rare photo of the teenager with the caption, "In an effort to level the playing field, Barron Trump will debate Joe Biden." Melania was horrified by the incident, as a source told RadarOnline.com that the mom of one has been incredibly protective of Barron and has told Donald she would not stand for him to be exploited by anyone, even his father. He made a promise to protect their son, and he broke it. There's a good chance she won't forgive him, and the next time we see them together may be in divorce court, the source said, noting the former model is livid over the situation. Since entering the political sphere, the businessman obliged by his wife's request to refrain from involving Barron in his day-to-day life as the president. Will Barron Trump be front and center if Dad Donald Trump becomes the Republican candidate for the 2024 presidential election? According to an insider, the former commander-in-chief and his wife, Melania Trump, have been at war over the idea for weeks. The source told RadarOnline.com that Donald, 77, believes it's time for his son to accept his legacy and get involved in his public life, like his older siblings. He has always believed, despite Melania's wishes, that Barron would walk in the same footsteps as Don Jr., Ivanka, Eric and Tiffany, they continued, referencing the businessman's 4 older children. But Melania has again made it very clear that's only going to happen over her dead body. The former First Lady, 53, has been Mia amid all of her husband's troubles, and the insider claims she'll likely do the same as he hits the campaign trail, as she's allegedly pondering a move back to NYC. That would be devastating to Donald, the source shared. With all the negative press swirling around him, the last thing he needs for his public image is another broken marriage. Reported, PR expert Jane Owen told a news outlet the mom of one may already be planning out a future without Donald. "If I was Melania's friend or her publicist, I would be advising her to keep her distance as well," she spilled. "The easiest thing to justify is the lack of something. She can say she was with her child, doing charity work, busy with literally anything, and no one can fault her for it. Donald himself is not going to draw attention to her absence as a negative thing. So it's the easiest option." Melania Trump attempts to shut down rumors of issues with disgraced husband Donald after arraignment. In the midst of Donald Trump being hit with 34 felony counts of falsifying business records and rumors that his marriage to Melania Trump has hit its breaking point, the former First Lady spoke out to address some of the whispers. Melania's spokesperson issued a statement Tuesday, April 11th, posted to Twitter in regards to the stories being written about the former model. News organizations have made assumptions about the former First Lady's stance on subjects that are personal, professional, and political over the past few weeks, the statement read. In these articles, unnamed sources are cited to bolster the author's claims. The statement failed to mention anything about the charges brought against the former POTUS. However, an insider recently spilled that Melania is beyond humiliated after her husband was indicted in relation to an alleged hush money payment of $130,000 made to porn star Stormy Daniels in 2016 following their supposed 2006 affair. Despite Melania's desire to stay far away from 45's legal woes and scandal, Donald's 2024 bid for the presidency has made it nearly impossible for her to do so. I hear she begged Donald to forsake his political ambitions and fade into private life after the 2020 election fiasco, said the source of their strained marriage. But he wouldn't do that, and she sees this as the consequences, sinking their already troubled marriage to an all-time low. Though Melania simply wants to be left alone and away from the spotlight, OK
News
learned she agreed to make more public appearances with Donald as he continues his campaign. He told her, "I really need you for this because we are going to be campaigning," a source revealed. They had a major talk over the weekend, and she has agreed to be on board. Aloof, Melania Trump is not comfortable with Donald's political events, says source. She simply wants to be left alone. Melania Trump wants no part of her husband's mess. As if Donald Trump's previous political events weren't already too much for her, it seems the added spotlight amid his legal woes was the cherry on top of the limelight Melania never wanted. Melania is not now or hasn't recently taken part in her husband's political events, said a source, as Melania was Mia at her husband's Tuesday, April 4th, arraignment over an alleged hush money payment of $130,000 he made to adult film star Stormy Daniels in 2016. It is not comfortable for her. Continued the source to an outlet, Melania can be aloof and not particularly friendly because she simply wants to be left alone. Even as the chaos surrounding Donald, who is charged with 34 counts of falsifying business records, unfolds before her eyes, it's not likely Melania will get involved. The 52-year-old is so adamant on staying out of the drama that she was not present at the former POTUS post-arrest speech at Mar-a-Lago. The disgraced politician failed to mention his wife during the speech, but according to a source, she couldn't have cared less. At this stage of her life, she does not want to be in the spotlight. Melania Trump surrounds herself with people who don't say bad things about husband Donald Trump as Stormy Daniels' legal drama looms. Melania Trump is struggling to stay positive following husband Donald Trump's ongoing legal drama connected to his alleged hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels. The mother of one, who shares 17-year-old son Barron with the embattled politician, is holed up at their shared Florida home where she is focusing on family and friends, rather than the swirling rumors of her husband's allegedly impending arrest. Melania is leading her own life, and still feels happy being at Mar-a-Lago, surrounded by people who love her and who never talk about reality, or bad things about her husband, a source spilled to an outlet in a recent interview. She remains angry and doesn't want to hear the alleged hush money payment mentioned, the source added, also confirming the former First Lady hasn't been pleased with talk of Donald's alleged 2006 affair for several years now. She is aware of who her husband is and keeps her life upbeat with her own family and a few close friends. The source also clarified that Melania wants to ignore the happenings of the Manhattan DA's investigation into the 76-year-old, and hopes it will pass, but she doesn't sympathize with Donald's plight. Despite the ongoing legal drama, Melania, who reportedly has a separate bedroom from the ex-POTUS, still does very well with all of her socializing duties, and has been seen alongside her husband at recent events. They still see friends for dinner at the club, but live separately and do what they want on their own, the source continued. They don't spend that much time together. Instead, Melania is focused on other members of her family, specifically Barron, who the source described as a sweet boy who has a loving family around him. He is older now and handsome. His mom is protective of him, but he is free around Mar-a-Lago, the source noted. They are low-key with their socializing.
As you leave the page, don't forget to hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Thank you for watching.